or is it the 8th time?
Yeah.
You have to give them plenty of respect. So I think for me it should be Al Ahly, despite everything that they face on the domestic front, winning another continental.
What I remember about CS Faxian this year is that they got knocked out by Rangers in the CAF Confederations Cup and came in through the back door. Rangers got disqualified and they went all the way to win the CAF Confederation Cup. I think it's going to be a tight one, but I think the slight edge is with Al Ahly, what they were able to achieve in the year under review. So that's the close one, and I'm looking forward to 2014, and I hope we can get some Nigerian clubs. A Nigerian club has done this before. I hope, yeah. All right, let's look at this one as well. And a category that has 2 Nigerians in it. Coach of the year, Paul Pot, Burkina Faso. Stephen Keshi of Nigeria, Manu Gaba of Nigeria. It's down clearly for me to Keshi, the 2 Nigerians, Keshi and Manu Gaba. One conquered Africa at the highest level, the other one conquered the world, but at the lowest level.
I think there's only one winner in this particular one. Stephen Keshi, Nations Cup winner, qualified Nigeria for the World Cup. Also went on and is particularly impressive on beating run with the Super Eagles as well. Everything he has managed to do.
Has he lost any game in Africa against an African team?
No.
Apart from the friendly to Egypt a long time ago.
And that was in Abu Dhabi. But apart from that, I think Stephen Keshi has been absolutely the standout coach of the year. His tactics at the Nations Cup are spot on. His tactics at the Confederations Cup were also particularly impressive as well. I think he should be the best coach in Africa.
Most promising talent, Ebenezer Asifwa. We saw what he did at the Under-20 World Cup for Ghana. The same with Saleh Goma as well. He was outstanding for Egypt. But then, at the FIFA Under-17 World Cup, this guy emerged the MVP. It took the world by storm. It's a close one, but I think this is another one that looks like a Nigerian award.
Yeah, Kelechi Iheanacho obviously, stands out to him. The 2 other players got to the Under-20 World Cup. They didn't win, but Kelechi won the trophy.
Not just winning. MVP.
He emerged as the most valuable player
and scored some amazing goals.
And he assisted some goals. His team in winning, scoring some goals.
Provided assist, silver ball, MVP, stand-up player.
So I think this
and
one
to cap it up, big money move to Man City.
Yeah. Well, that hasn't exactly. It's almost done.
Awaiting work permits.
Yeah, awaiting work permit. This is a category that people do not really talk about, but it's good that CAF is looking at this because African referees come under a lot of fire. But let's look at this. Referee of the year, we have the Cameroonian Alium Niat. We have Amoidi Jamel. That was a referee that handled the Nations Cup final. Remember, Nigeria against Burkina Faso. Remember Vincent Nyama almost going to pick him up at the final whistle. And then you have Papa Bakari Gazama, top referee of Gambia. Top referee. Handled a lot of tough games this season and acquitted himself quite well. This is a close one. Too close to call.
But I picked the Nigerian referee. The man is simply
in class of his own.
In fact, when he's handling a game, he's in charge. No matter how big the stars are, he puts everybody in their place. And when he blows the whistle, he doesn't go back. I mean, you send a right signal that I'm in charge of this game. Everybody should just behave themselves. I think the Nigerian referee is miles apart.
An award for Nigerian Football Supporters Club, Fair Play Award from CAF, deserved.
Absolutely deserved. This is these people they hardly get recognition for everything that they do. I think that these are just not yearbouts. These people are actually well employed, professionals in various fields. Yet they take out their time and travel thousands of miles in support of national teams.
And whether the team is winning or not,
remember how fantastic they were in that particularly difficult game in Ethiopia, where Ethiopians down on that. But after the while, when the match turned in Nigeria, so remember all the chanting about one by one, they go. I mean, they were absolutely brilliant this year, and I think
they are everywhere.
Deserved.
Fair Play Award for the Nigerian Football Supporters Club. Kudos to Dr. Rafi Ladipo and his band of
merry fellows.
I mean, it's always a delight. I wonder what Nigerian football will be without these guys singing.
Colorless.
Blinking in the dark.
Colorless. All right, honor for some legends. Unfortunately, they are not going to be around. They are not around with us. They're both dead. Bruno Metsu, Mehdi Faria. I remember we spoke about these guys a couple of weeks ago. Bruno Metsu, loved Africa so much. And in fact, got married to an African at some stage.
I was buried in Africa.
In Dakar. And of course, Mehdi Faria as well. The Moroccan the first one to qualify a team for the second round. And this one also already confirmed for Nigeria. Youth National Team of the Year. Nigeria's under-17 men's team, the Golden Eaglets.
Unopposed.
Clearly.
I
mean, what these guys won at the World Cup is I mean, you can't.
Their performances as well. They were absolutely the most outstanding team at the under-17 World Cup. The best youth team in Africa at the global stage. Ghana didn't win the under-20 World Cup. Neither did Egypt. Nigeria was the only youth African team who won a global title, despite the fact that they did not win their continental equivalent. So I think there are no questions regarding whether the Golden Eaglets are Africa's best youth team.
All right, let's quickly go to Twitter now and spend the rest of the time to look at your comments. Rema Foludo again joining us. Is giving us some insight. He says clubs in Nigeria cannot define the pre-season because of the non-availability of a defined calendar for our football. So it's difficult for you to have a plan of what the pre-season will look like. You just have to make do with whatever is available to you. And it feels that the pre-season, like what the LMC is putting together, is just in line. Because you can't really, you don't have a real calendar.
When the season ended, they can start planning from there.
But do you know when it is going to start? We were thinking that the league will start on the 20th of November, remember? And then suddenly, the Ula Balu.
Very true. But I still believe that I don't need anybody to bring to at least I have the phone numbers of my fellow club chairmen.
Let's
not too difficult to arrange friendly matches.
Francis May Oloha says the football turn in the preseason is a plus. If clubs cannot prepare themselves, they have the best opportunity to help themselves with those kind of friendlies. The CAF Awards has no defined pattern, but I'll be surprised if Mikel fails to win. He has trophies to his credit, unlike Toure. That's coming from Eze Ositadima, Prince Osiolo.
He will win.
Osilo, Prince Osilo, at Prince Osilo. Olaso Kamara says he's sure it's Mikel and Mikel alone. Basan Yakaberu, he says, from me and my family, John Mikel will be all the way. Olufemi Michael, Mikel Obi deserves to win the award by all standard. If he doesn't win it, Nigerians will not be happy. Mikel all the way. Ofoge Israel. Mikel and Keshi are good for their respective nominations. All the best. What about the national team? I think Nigeria should get about 5-6 awards. Yeah. It's a Nigerian night, really. Yeah. We paint it green and white.
It was a year that Nigeria, took the
2013 was amazing for Nigeria in terms of football.
They deserve any award that the country will get at this moment.
But again, I just wish it's Mikel, but I won't have any problems if Yaya wins it. He also deserves it.
He's a strong contender.
He's a strong contender. The strength of what is done at the end of the season for his club. Tony Okonji, the Glo CAF Awards for the African Footballer of the Year 2013 may go to Yaya Toure with Mikel as second. But he says, good luck, Mikel. Second, we don't remember second, do we?
No.
It's just the man who wins.
Nobody. Winner takes all.
He's a winner takes all. Team Mikel, that's at Michokonta. That's a good friend, Dumnodi. Well, we wish him a quick recovery because he's a little under the weather. Europeans must live with changes in world football. That's what it says. And it says, after all, CAF adjusted AFCON calendar to suit European season. I mean, that's another issue before we wrap it up. The Europeans are very, very influential with this calendar of a thing. It's either we suit the Europeans or we are in trouble.
They are. Of course, most of
it's obvious. Everybody is playing there.
Most of our players are there. So what are we talking about?
And there's money there.
There's money. So they will always determine what happens. Because the FIFA president will also pander to their whims and caprices. They have more in the executive and the commercial power. Even though some African administrators have argued that most of the sponsors of FIFA are from Asia. But Europe determines everything that happens in FIFA.
Because of the funds.
Yeah.
All right. Bratudo, it says Mikel should win the award. He deserves it because he was superb in 2013. I think that's how we have to wrap it up on Sports Tonight. And on the strength of your contributions on Twitter tonight, looks like it's going to be Mikel's award to win. Sorry, Tunde. Better luck next time.
They haven't heard the awards.
Let's wrap it up on that note. Mikel will stand. All right, but that's on the lighter side. Let the best player win it tomorrow. But of course, our hearts are with our own John Mikel Obi. We have to close it on that note, and of course, say thank you to you for watching Sports Tonight. We'll be back tomorrow, and hopefully, we should be announcing tomorrow on this show the winner of the 2013 Glo CAF Awards.